All we tryna do is double up. All we tryna do is double up. Got me rolling with the twins, getting content with the twins. All we tryna do is double up.
Double up with the T-Wins. My name is Matsidiso and I'm with my twin sister Tsidiso. Together we are the T-Twins. Welcome to another episode of TwinTalk. Today we're sitting here with the most energetic, they're so hyperactive, beautiful twins. Welcome, ladies.
Thank you.
Please introduce yourselves.
Hi, I'm Thobile.
And I'm Nokuthula.
And we are the Thwala twins.
The energy is amazing.
Yeah.
Okay, tell us about your background. Where do you come from? What do you guys do for a living and all that?
Well, we are models, we are real estate agents, we're actresses. We also have a baking company. We bake, decorate, and catering. My sister just had a recent
events company. But we run it together. I just opened it myself, but but we grew up in Soweto for all our lives.
Yes.
In Dobsonville with our parents. Mom is from Ekatlehong, but her family is in KZN, Empangeni. My dad grew up in
KZN.
Bergville. And we have a home in Ladysmith, so pretty much everywhere.
Wow, interesting. I can't even spot the difference.
There is a lot.
There's a lot. For today, my voice is like gone because thanks to her, it was gone yesterday. Now it's on me.
No,
it's
a twin. That's a twin thing.
Yes,
always
you have
the case. It follows. Yes. Are you guys identical twins?
Yes, we are. And actually mirror images. When she was born and I was born, I'm actually right-handed and she is left-handed.
Yeah.
So she's using her right now, but she's actually left-handed. So we call it mirror imaging.
Yeah.
But when we grew up,
I started writing with my right hand. Now I'm ambidextrous. I can use my left and my right hand.
Unfortunately, I didn't learn that quick.
Wow. Guys, we told you that they are very energetic. You can see the energy in this house. Okay. So how do we tell you apart?
Well, apart from the voice for today, but
there's a lot of differences.
There's a lot of
but
differences.
we actually look alike. Even though people call me by her name, I respond. Naturally, I respond. I don't even go like, no, that's not my name. I'll be like, hey.
I was looking at your teeth because I was thinking maybe the other one's gums are red, others are black.
I thought gums are darker.
Yeah, they're
mine
darker.
are lighter.
Yes,
and I've got a little lisp, which I can control. I can control my lisp.
Wow. So do you guys have siblings?
We had an older sister. She passed away when we were 7 years old. We do have cousins. I mean, Mrs. Tebogo raised us to be these wonderful ladies. Now we like this beautiful bond with all our sisters and cousins, and we love each other. And of course, I've got myself.
I'm
the only child.
You know what I believe? I believe if you give birth to twins, don't make other babies.
Yes, I felt like that. They're like, we are done. But I feel like maybe if we can be like four.
She was like, why couldn't we have 4 more?
Yes.
I'm like, what?
4 more siblings.
Like
Doubles.
Twins as well.
If they are doubles, it's okay. But if they are singulars, there is a problem there. Because look at you guys. All the attention is on you.
Yeah.
So I feel sorry for the one who comes after you. Because, hey, it's just too much. It's too much, eh? Yes. Yeah. But if it's the older siblings, I guess they become proud of you.
Yes, they are like they're pretty good.
And the younger ones jealous. Because they feel like, I'm young, but I'm not getting that attention, you know? Yeah. I want to know about your romantic relationships. Because, you know, with twins, it's always complicated. Like, there's issues, like, someone will want to date both of you.
Yeah, we got a lot of people who like, can we not do his term? And I'm like, wait, what? We can do everything except for a person.
Except for a person.
So when it comes to the boyfriends, do you kind of get interested to the same kind of people? Like the type?
You have same taste.
No, I don't think we have the same taste.
Yeah. Do you look at your boyfriend and be like, what does she see?
Yes, I'm like, Noxy, come on, man.
Maybe I'm choosing for you, but your heart has already chosen.
Yes.
But do you guys fight over your partners, you feel like this is not the right person for you.
Yes.
You feel
I used to be like,
yeah.
girl, there's something wrong with that one.
Yes.
Your exes, I'm like, I can't point.
It's more like you can feel what she's not feeling. You can see what she's not feeling.
Yes, yeah.
So you're like protecting her from all the hurt and other things that she doesn't know
Yeah.
and can't see. So it's about protection and loving her
Yeah.
and seeing the best for her. And of course, we want the best for her and for her to be happy.
Do you guys ever fight?
Yeah, we do. As siblings, we do fight,
yeah.
but after 2 minutes,
It's like,
Yeah,
what were
yeah.
we fighting
Yeah, you know,
about
the
again?
twin fight every hour, every
yeah,
fight.
there is
There's
a
something
fight.
too big
Even
for
my
our
dad
mom.
is like, "Aye,
Akirike.
and he's
Yeah.
good."
Yes. Petty things.
Yeah.
It's like, but why did you take my earring when you saw yours there?
Yeah. Fight over clothes. That's my dress, but it looks exactly the same. How do you know it's yours?
That's true.
Well, you can tell. There's times where even if the size is the same, but then I don't know if it's the smell because I have my own perfumes and she has her
Yes.
own. I'm like,
Yeah.
this is not my
Even
dress.
the fit, you can feel
Yeah,
it.
you
Like,
can feel
like
there's
this is
some
not
things
my
like-
body. This is Noxie's tiny
Someone
body.
is stretched by her.
Yeah. Okay. So when it comes to relationships, I understand that you guys are not into isitembu kind of a thing, but do you get those requests?
Yes, we do. A
How
lot.
do you feel when someone says, "Oh no,
I'm
I want to date both of you guys"?
I get shocked because I'm like, what? Do
Yeah.
you want us to fight? Do you want us to like break
be
this connection?
Yeah.
Because if we were able to date a same person, disaster.
Yeah,
Disaster.
disaster.
Yeah, because I feel like we're not going to have the same understanding when we're loving the same person.
yes.
And at the end, I feel like this person is going to make us drift
apart.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah. As
drifting
men,
us apart.
like a lot of men out there, it's their dream. They think it's perfect
to have
to have
twins.
twins, and that's, it's about them. It's not about us.
I know, 'cause
And that's
the attention.
madness.
Yeah, yeah.
But there are those kind of twins, you know.
Yeah, then I feel like, okay, it's fine.
I feel like,
No,
it's
not for
fine.
me.
You can't separate me from my twin. I'm like,
But the funny part, our grandmother, the lady who's married to our dad's brother, she was a twin. She has passed away. She was a twin, and it happened that her twin sister didn't get married, not at all. No kids, no marriage. She was always at my granny's house. Every day she will come from her house to my granny's house. They were always together and they will fight. So my grandfather will just look at them and keep quiet when and they are yelling. At that time they are old.
Oh my gosh.
So my granny had one daughter, and the daughter was forever crying when they were fighting, but they never stopped.
It's like,
Visiting one another every day. It was a daily routine. We'll know she's gonna go down and she will come back. Yes. Yes.
I remember one of our first houses were practically next door to each other before we rented them out. And my mom was like, "Are you nuts?" We're like, "Nah, seriously.
It's
We're
a
getting
twin
next
thing.
door to each
Next
other."
door. If we're not living that far apart, I feel
Yes.
like 10 kilometers
10
is not that
kilometers.
bad. But not too far apart from each other.
Then we went back home and we're currently looking for houses. But my sister's like, in the same estate, go to the next block. Or
Yeah,
the
next
street.
block
or
I
next
don't want you next door anymore.
So don't your partners feel like you don't give them enough attention? Like you discuss most of your issues with your twin sister,
Well,
not
now that I'm single,
I'm single.
my part, yeah, well,
so.
so
at
she
the moment
didn't know
you say-
that you're single.
she did. Well, I think I did.
I thought they were gonna be like, we'll get apart.
Yeah.
But they did understand. They have that thing of, oh, you're a twin. Your twin and your bond comes first. There's nothing you can do about it.
Yeah.
Somehow there's that connection that you cannot do anything about it.
Yeah, yeah.
So they understood that, okay, this is my time. I can give her her time with Noxie and she'll have her time with Noxie. And then when it's our time, she comes to me.
But the conversations, because some guys will just complain that everything that we discuss, you always saying, my sister this,
Yeah.
my sister this, my
Sometimes
sister.
I tend to
Am
switch
I
that off.
talking to you or
Yeah.
my sister? Yeah.
I'm like,
But it's
I
because of
forget.
that bond. I mean, remember, we grew up together. Everything we did together.
Together,
We're on
yeah.
the phone with the same person
Yes.
almost every day. So they must acknowledge that we are just sharing what we have all the time with them. Not that we're forgetting about them,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
we're sharing that with them and just explaining to them how we feel. That part of me is somewhere.
they are our other halves now.
Yeah, they are now our other
Because they
half.
were my other half,
Yes.
but she'll be my other half.
I used to do that a lot. It used to annoy my husband, but he never said anything, but I could just tell. Like,
Okay, so everything is about your sister, your sister. It's like
all the opinions come from your sister. And then what about you? What are you saying?
Because it's like, do you ever think for yourself?
For yourself,
My sister said, so I'm thinking it's okay. It's like, what about you? What do you think?
So don't you have those exes that feel like the relationships didn't work because you are twins?
Not that they mentioned. I don't think so.
Yeah.
Because I think we found people that were very, very understanding.
True.
I think we were so lucky that people understood that, I'm dating a twin.
I'm dating a twin. And at the same time, we acknowledge that as much as we are twins, we are also individuals.
Yes.
We have our own personalities. We have a twin personality, but we do have that individuality and we bond with these people, love them,
And
have
our own
respect,
time.
and have our own
At
time.
first, I used to be so bothered. Like,
Yeah, she called me all the time. Are you safe? Are you okay?
Yeah.
Come back home. Do this.
Yeah.
Do this.
Yeah.
Now she's like, okay, she knows I'm safe. I need to tell her now. I tell her.
I've arrived.
I've arrived.
Okay.
I'll see you tomorrow. Then she's fine.
So the individuality thing, was it instilled by the parents or you on your own, you decided to
On
do it?
our own. On our own. Because even till this day, our parents, they see us as
one.
this.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter where we are. If I'm alone, where's Nokuthula? If Nokuthula is alone,
alone,
have you
yeah.
called your sister?
Very
Told me.
true. Like,
It's very strange, but sometimes it's like, no, man, I'm tired. But now they understand that they have that individuality. They are cooler. We have to live our own lives
So
now.
do you guys live with your parents?
Yes, we do.
Okay, that's nice. We started having those issues when we were away from our parents. But I don't understand because from young age, we were taken to the boarding school at the age of 12. Then we were still one thing. And
it was
that
okay.
time. And we actually believed that we are one because they kept saying, you are one, you are one.
Yeah.
Until the time where we discovered that we are actually not one. Our interests are starting to be different. And that was a problem at that time because now we were fighting this thing that was saying, you live your own life. You know, and here the parents also are putting pressure that, how can you separate? Do this or that. Because even at varsity, I remember she registered PR.
PR, yes.
And then I decided, let me go and do retail marketing about a month. She
Yeah,
was in
a
a
month
PR class for a
later.
month. A month later, she was like, no, I'm changing.
can't survive.
And then she came to my side, then we did the same course.
It's a twin thing. You know, I can say that that's a twin thing. Twins, when they study the same thing, they have the same interest.
like our brains are
Somehow the same. We
Yes.
connected.
There is a
So
connection.
now we have this thing of you can study that, I can study this, but now we can
somewhere
study
it
the
can-
same thing. Somehow it just brings us
Like-
together. Like, oh, you guys are studying the same thing, and we merge
Like
and
the
we
real estate thing happened 2021. I didn't know that she was quite interested in real estate. I was the one who was like, ooh, I want to do houses, I want to sell this. Only to find that she was
I'm into
so in it.
property.
She
I was dead
into
into
it.
researching
I was like,
property.
what?
When I told her, she's like, okay, let's study
do this.
together. Let's do this.
Yeah.
And
So
here
do
we
you
are.
guys believe in twin luck? When you do something together, it prospers more than when I do it by myself.
I believe that.
She believes that a lot. Mine
Yeah.
is more like 50-50 now.
Yes.
But I believe it
Like
now.
whatever we do together, it becomes beautiful.
Yeah.
Yes, beautiful,
Yeah,
right?
I can post myself. No one is going to like my picture. I post myself with my sisters like, I go there. Like, hey,
Exactly. That is the,
how did that happen?
I've noticed
That's
that.
strange.
Yes.
Now I don't post
It's
a
so
lot,
strange.
and when she posts, and I'm like, oh, it feels like we're sharing a page and whatever.
we had a problem because we have been the T Twins from the
Yeah.
beginning. Even when we started being in business, our company T Twins Productions, and we did sunglasses T Twins Eyewear, like that. So my sister now, she gets married and she started being Mrs. Mumba. I had issues with that name, Mrs. Mumba. Even like on social media, she changes now, she's Mrs. Mumba, and then I'm stuck with my T Twins. I'm a T Twin to who?
To who now?
It's not
Yes.
happening.
She's got
Yeah.
Another identity
Yes.
now.
Yes, she's
now
got-
she's separated to you.
Even her wall on Instagram, whatever social media, you could see it was about her family, me, my husband, and my daughter, and I was all alone. I felt so much
But
lost.
you have a daughter.
Yeah. But my daughter is there, but I have never made her the center of our lives. She has
No, it's
always
always
had
been
her
you
own.
guys.
Yeah, it has always been you guys. I never really, because she warned me when I was pregnant. She told me that there is this person who's coming. What's gonna happen now? Because what about us? So I made sure that my daughter doesn't come between us. We still have
that's amazing.
our lives. Yes,
That's so
she's there. We
amazing.
love her. She's our daughter, but
Yes. She
we
doesn't
have our
come
own
between
thing
the
going.
T-twins.
But with her, she got married, and then the whole script
A new life changed.
Yes.
Yeah, maybe it's because there was someone else besides the daughter, the husband.
The
And this is a
husband.
grown up. I have to give him
Yes.
attention. With you, it was just a daughter. So, okay.
Same
she
as
can
her.
come and
When I
be
started
our,
being in a relationship,
yeah.
she was more like, Topliang Shia, this, that, and the other. Like, Noxie, calm down. It's fine. We're growing now.
It's okay.
It's
calm
okay.
down. But
Calm
I'm like,
down.
the jealousy. Yo, I had so much jealousy.
Yeah.
I was like, but it feels like I'm all alone. Like, why? Why? That person is taking my shine.
True.
True, it's like that. So in relationships, do you guys sit down and say, let's say she has a boyfriend?
Yeah.
Obviously, this person is going to be more exposed to you as well. He becomes your friend. At some point, you feel like, but this guy was supposed to be her boyfriend, not mine. Because
I
he
haven't
will
had that,
gravitate-
eh?
It has happened to us
Really?
a lot of times.
Wow.
Yeah. Let's say she's dating this one, and we're like, we check our personalities and like, but this person
Should've went
matches
that
more
way,
with
that
you. Not with me.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Yeah, we try to transfer the other one. Eh?
It backfired.
It went south.
It went south.
Yeah. It backfired because we succeeded.
Wow.
Yeah, we transferred. But that one, it wasn't because now he was here and we transferred him. From the beginning, I was eyeing that guy. So he approached my sister. It was an agreement that we're going to pass him over to me. We did that, and he found out.
Like,
and
what? That's
finding out, yeah. You know, men with their egos.
True.
If it was him who suggested that,
It was going to be
fine.
something.
Yeah,
Okay.
because it was coming from us. He didn't like it at all. Yeah.
That's not
strange.
cool.
Yeah.
But it's like you're going to be dating the same person. Get over it.
Oh, yeah. You'll get to know the other person.
the same face.
Different personality.
Yeah, I don't think it was about dating this person. It was about his ego. Where they played him.
Yeah, he felt like we played him.
Not at all. You know, with me and my sister, our personalities are very strange now. I used to be the most talkative person. I think I
Yeah.
still am.
I think
but
you still
now,
are.
she is. My sister, she's grabbed it now. She talks
I talk a lot nowadays. I
Yeah,
don't
she
know.
talks. Now I'm getting into my shell. And I keep quiet, but yeah, she talks this girl, yeah.
She talks, right?
Do you have same friends?
Oh yes, we do. She does have her friends. I do have my friends. They are cordial with her, but they are my friends.
We meet a lot through golf and stuff.
Golf,
So,
sport, television, and our sisters.
But you can actually identify and say, these are my friends.
Yeah, you
so
can.
it's like,
Definitely.
Really?
Like,
That's
yeah.
why.
Okay.
Those ones are yours. You can tell,
by
the
the-
group that she's with.
Yes.
With
yeah.
her personality.
It matches.
It matches with her. With me, it's more.
mature.
Yes,
yeah.
Mature, very
I
sweet. Yes, they're more bubbly, fun. I think it's more she's coming out of her shell.
Yes.
That's why she's enjoying more. That's why I'm also embracing that she enjoys life by herself. Go
Yes.
and enjoy yourself. Tell me if you are good. If you're not okay, I'm always there.
I like it when you are addressing her like that.
I'm always there.
When I look at you guys, it looks like you are more, you have a strong personality. Yeah, you are more of a protector.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
You're so right.
Yeah. So
You're
you
right.
depend on her a lot of things.
Yeah.
I had
Is it
behind
like
her,
that?
like, to really please do this for me, please.
Yeah.
So it comes to
True.
personality, like in business, do you have this person that you say, I know this one will approach a client and I can sell, I can approach people, but she will close the deal.
Yeah. It happened just
All the
recently.
time with the houses, we do that when it comes to real estating. If I see I remember we did this other property with developments in Ramsey, and I'm
Yes.
like, yo, but Tobile, you know how to talk to
Yeah,
it.
go
Yeah.
and talking about it. Go. Me, I'll
Then
deal
when
with
it came
the
to sealing the
ceiling one. She
Yes.
takes everything. She seals everything.
Yeah.
I'm like, so, but when she's the approacher, she's the one who lays
She's
the
the one
rules,
who approaches.
puts
Yeah.
down the paperwork, and I'm like, yeah, wonderful.
That's,
Even
that's,
with
that's
our
what
business.
I like about this twinship thing.
Yeah, those are the
Compliment.
disadvantages.
When it comes to me, yes, I can approach. But when it comes to money,
Money. Money.
I don't like talking about
doesn't
money.
like talking
I'm always the nice person. I'm
Yes.
nice.
I'm
So I
so
don't-
giving. I'm
yes.
more like, it's fine. You
I'm
can do
nice.
this
If
for
it's
free.
free.
always get
I
robbed.
always get robbed. So when it comes to
the issues of money, I said, my sister will take over.
Because me, I'm too free. She's like, with the baking side, I'll be like, we can give you these biscuits, coming with these chairs. I'm the person, we need more jelly beans. I like those come for free. My sister like, yes,
She's always the one who's giving people.
Yeah, I'm the
when
giver.
it comes to giving, and she wants to appear nice to people.
But it's our honest
She wants to be the
self.
nice one.
It's like my mom. She's like, I don't know how to charge people. I'm like, bring them to me. I'll charge them. I'll write a quotation. I'll do it for you.
Even when someone has done us wrong, I'm the one who has to go.
Yes.
Like sometimes I feel like now people think I'm a bad person.
But I'm more firm on her side. Then
Yes.
if they do us wrong, me, I'm very firm. I'm very firm. Like you said, I'm very much of a protector.
Yeah.
I'm like there. I'm like that. You do not mess with my sister.
mother.
Yeah, the mother of it all.
Wow.
So have you guys ever been in a situation where you commit some kind of crime or maybe from some fraud because of being twins?
Yeah, like you get away with it because you are twins.
I wish. But I feel like it just comes through naturally. When I go to a place and then my sister comes to me like, oh, so you are twins. I'm like, it works on my advantage. Let's do this.
Once it had happened by mistake. I had left my bag. We actually swapped cars because I remember the car got stuck.
Yeah.
And I was like, Thobile, can you come with mom's car so that you can take this one? It's closer to home. You'll be able to call dad.
Yes.
I left my bag in there, forgetting that my bag is in there and I have my license. And she left her bag in this car while we were shopping. I took her bag, I took her license, and I drove. Even when the cop stopped me, oh, Mr. Thwala, I'm like,
Oh,
yeah, that's me. That's because I'm like, T, that's not me. I'm my N.
And I got a ticket in my name and like, yeah, well.
I'm like, oh, it's all bad.
It's our bag swapping.
Yeah.
But fraud-wise and other things.
I wish. Go to the bank and sign.
Partners.
Guys, now we'll get arrested. We have done.
Arrested to forge a signature.
My
Our signatures are the same.
They're the
Ours
same.
are mostly, but the end part is hitting me.
Yeah.
Because I've got
Our
the T.
signatures are the same. Because when we look at our IDs, I'm like, but why? How did that happen?
How did that happen?
Yeah.
Like, weird.
What annoys you most about being twins? Like, what's this annoying thing?
I don't know if it's annoying anymore, but people, are you twins?
Yeah.
Why do you wear the same?
Why do you wear the same? Why
Who's
not?
older?
Who's older?
And when you say it's sad, say you lie.
Yeah, I'm like, why?
But I think God blessed all twins to have that patience, to have that understanding, because many people we get to meet a lot of people. What's one thing after the other, and you'll be like, no way.
Then I
cannot.
remember that no shame is the first time that person is asking me.
Yeah,
so
so
I
you
cannot
have to be
release.
nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, me. Like, you know, where we gym at Vision Active, so downstairs it's like a shopping center, the Infant Square. So every time after our session, we go to the shops. At this camp, we've been staying in that neighborhood for how long? 6 years, right?
Yeah.
Wow.
And these are the same people. But I'm telling you, every morning.
Every morning. They ask.
We shop at the same
twins.
spot, but everywhere it's like they get excited.
They
Like
get
it's the first time
excited.
they see us.
They
like,
see one person. Where's your
is the
sister?
other?
Where's your sister? And because we're mostly with our parents as well. And we're so blessed that we take care of our parents and we include them in our life. Where's your mom? Where's your dad? Like, guys, I'm doing this. I'm on my own. Okay.
So your mom, because my mom she doesn't love attention. It's only now that she loves
now she
attention.
does.
Only now.
Yeah, only now when she's older, she loves attention. Even when people don't see us, come see my daughters. And we don't.
Our mother, she just
And we don't
doesn't love
understand.
attention.
Do you know my daughters? Come see them. Introduce yourself. But long time ago, she never
And she
used
likes
to
to
love
say
attention.
people are relatives. Every
Yeah,
time
we are related.
we are all
That's my
relatives.
mother.
We are all relatives.
Yeah, yeah.
How is that person
is
my
that-
uncle? Tell me, how are we
How are you
related?
related? Who's that? My mother never loves attention. She knows.
runs
You
away.
guys, wherever you go, you will draw a lot of attention, and you guys know everyone.
Everyone.
So
Yeah.
she doesn't want this. This is my mom. This is with my dad. Our dad is
chilled.
like our bestie.
He's like,
so everywhere we go, like, come, dad, come.
Even at work, whenever we're shooting or anywhere, they now know him, and we're like,
Oh.
How did you get in here?
And then my mom is like, you see, that's what she doesn't want. Like,
Yeah.
see, this is what I don't want. That shine, like, oh, the mother of the twins. So we walk in a mall, she'd rather go the next direction.
Yeah.
We go the other.
And
She'll
she'd be like,
call,
I'm
"You find me there."
Yes.
Doesn't want that
Because
attention.
you know,
Doesn't
like, you guys draw attention.
Because when we were still kids, my mom, she never loved going anywhere with us because she hated that question. They were asking her at that time.
So
"Are they
now that
twins?
they ask us
How old?"
what?
Now that they are asking us, she loves it because we're going to answer for ourselves.
That's so nice.
Yes, yes.
Do we ever go anywhere with our dad?
Hardly ever.
Our dad has been there with us forever. He's our handbag. Well, when he drove us to school, took us everywhere, sports, even today, road running.
When we're shooting anything.
Now that we drive for ourselves, we ask him, do you want to come?
He's
Like, sure. Sometimes,
That's
like,
so
I
cute.
stay there, it's
Yes.
fine, just to relax. I take him to his doctor's appointments. Most of the time, I take him to his doctor's. We drive together. She drives a lot with him for shopping and other things. With our mother, she's living.
She's like, let me try on my own.
Yeah.
Let me do my own thing.
Yeah.
You know?
She doesn't want this thing.
She's there, but she ran away.
But yeah, the protectiveness
Yeah.
of there, she's like, when we need her, and she does everything for us.
Yeah.
So much love. She's very kind, giving. I think I get that giving from her.
From her, yeah. So what do you love most about being twins? Like, what do you feel like this is
They love
breaking?
everything. This one, let me answer for them. They love everything. They look like they live in this twinship thing.
We live in this bubble.
Yeah.
At first, growing up, it would be like, let's just do.
But are you expecting that at some point you will feel like I want to live my life and you want?
At some point,
At some
I don't
point.
think it will work because
Yeah.
I'll go mad.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
I think we've went through that stage while finding
up.
ourselves.
Yes, I mean, like-
But it never worked because we like, she's part of me. Whether I like it or not,
Yes.
she's there. And everything I do, she's
Part
there.
of it.
She can have her own family, but I'm
You will
also
still be
there.
there.
Be mom.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm mom point two.
Yeah, like, even because we meet every day, but sometimes we fight. She'll come to my house.
Oh.
10 minutes we are fighting, and she's getting her stuff and leaving.
Yeah, get my stuff and leave.
I
and
will
leave
never
and say
come back to
goodbye.
her house again.
And her daughter will be saying, Mama.
Yeah.
She calls me Mama.
Mama
Mama,
too.
are you leaving? I'm not even greeting. At that time, I just
like,
leave.
"What?
And
What
she
happened?"
comes to my house and then she will be complaining. Every time when I'm at your house,
We
there's
fight.
issues. Yeah, there's issues always.
something.
Even I also feel the same way. Because I'm in your house, you think you're going to be my boss. Like,
That's so cool.
she will tell me, no, this cup is not supposed to be here. When we are driving together and it's her car, or peeling a banana, she's already telling me,
Really?
don't put it there.
No way.
Yeah.
Oh,
wrap it
yeah,
next to
I
you.
think we are the same.
yeah.
She opens something like, hey, Noxie, hey. I just want to
Not in
come.
my car.
Yeah.
Do not try me.
Don't try me.
Don't try me.
I get that. Don't try me from her. Don't
try me.
Even when she's driving, because me, I'm too cautious.
Yeah.
So I can see like the other car is about to cut us. So like, yeah, why bona kolo why bona?
Yeah, I think that's me like, Nokuthula, man, drive
Yeah.
I'm
I'm like, but I'm
driving.
Like, I'm doing my thing, girl. She's like, but I can see that car's coming towards us.
I was shy, so we're now busy, Lana.
Yeah.
Oh.
And when we look at people on the side, they can see we are fighting.
Yeah. And they
Yeah.
stop like, just like now, they stay like, oh, soon, then it's over like, hi.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So do you guys love the same things like food, style? Do you have the same style? Like who decides we're
Because
gonna
we
buy
wear the same clothes.
Yeah.
Well, when we buy, and make sure I'll buy for the next.
Yeah.
Even if she like it or not, we'll pay. We'll have the two.
Yeah. And the food wise, she doesn't love vegetables, but I encourage her to eat the vegetables.
Yeah, yeah.
I love everything. I eat everything. And what else don't you like?
Well, no, I don't like a lot of things.
It's just vegetables. Just
I
vegetables.
guess I was this little kid that really didn't love eating food.
Yeah,
and I was the smallest one.
Oh, yeah.
I was what, 500 grams? When
Yeah,
you were
500
born.
grams.
So my mom always calls me a little Rama because she was a kg. One kg.
yeah.
We were preemies. I think.
Preemies, yeah.
Shame. So my dad often was like, I would feed you milk and give you like yogurt and you didn't want to chew. Till this day, you don't want to chew. You want bananas and mango, something soft. I'm like, yeah, it's in me.
Yeah, it's in her.
Runa, we love same things, same food, same. My husband was so. I told my husband that today we are interviewing the models. They are slim, and he said you must tell them to eat masonja.
I've tried them once, but I was like, they've got no taste. But I won't try them again. But they are nice.
They've got no taste. So both of you like masonja.
But I don't like these. The Mautwana, Malambo. I don't. But you try these things once in a while. But okay, this is nice, but not again.
Yeah.
Thank you.
But yeah, masonja is not that.
No, masonja is not.
No, not bad. They don't have taste, but we'll input like garlic and whatever. But we've tasted it from our friends. Yeah, from our friends.
I think it depends how they prepare them.
I haven't tried, but in my house every weekend, my husband loves masonja.
Tell him the models eat masonja. They like actually light and less fat and lean.
Yeah.
Protein.
Yeah, he says that. He tries to motivate. Protein, you lack protein. I can tell, like this guy. Yeah. So this one, there's some kind of foods because it's from Zambia.
Nice.
So they eat different like traditional foods like masonja, kapenta. Those small sardines.
Oh, you see, she's aware of those things. You see.
Oh yeah. So when he introduced those things to me, I was like, wow, but I tried this one. So I remember this other time I posted a picture of, it was sweet potato.
Yeah.
He did sweet potato fries. And this other Sotho friend of mine was like, are you going to eat that? I'm like, yeah. Are you pretending to? I know Sotho people don't
Sweet
eat
potato
that.
chips are actually nice.
They're so nice.
I don't think they are nice.
They are so
They are
nice.
nice.
Have
I
you
like
tasted?
them.
You've got attitude. You're like,
I'm a fussy person.
You
She's
have
very
to
fussy.
taste.
I've tasted
Yeah.
them.
They're
and
nice,
they're
but I'm
really
like,
tasty.
Yeah,
they are
the
very
food
different.
attitude. Yeah, we like
I
that.
stick to
I think
potatoes.
we eat what we are used to.
There you
Yeah,
go.
we don't want to try new
Different
things.
things.
Already
You're
say,
like a
'cause my
typical
mom,
Sotho person.
Yeah.
There's this
My
other
mom
cousin
used
of
to be
ours.
pissed off.
So he used to live in Lesotho. So he came to us to join us. We were staying with us. And then when you're like, no, my hair na mona ha taste local Lesotho.
Yeah.
Yes,
Forever
my
be
eyes
saying
taste
that.
and Lily Suit are very
Even
creamy
the chicken,
from
he
my
will say,
end.
no, you know the chicken is Joburg is fake.
I
want
eat
to say
not
that.
a chicken. I don't eat it.
My dad always says chicken. I'm like,
Fela.
why?
Yeah.
He's like, I need to chew the
need to chew
balls.
the
And I'm like,
balls.
what?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, so I also thought she was pretending all along because remember, I know her taste buds because me and her, we grew up together. We love the same thing. So when now she's eating the sweet potato and she's eating that carpenter, I'm looking at the carpenter. Okay, no, because you have a husband, you have to just make your husband happy and say it's nice.
It's nice.
So
And
you
compromise.
Yeah, you compromise. I see that.
I'm fussy, but I'm adventurous a little bit. I try new things, but some.
Not at all. So how do you guys deal with comparisons? Because there'll be those people who will be comparing you with everything.
Yeah.
Because why make it obvious that we are different? Of course, you want to pinpoint every
little things. But we, at the end of the day, like I said, we're
are
different people. We have differences. The nose might not be as sharp as it, but we are the same person.
The
At the end of the day, we are twins.
And the voices will be the same.
Yes, it's still the same. Still the
But
same.
in terms of the things that you go through in life, when people start to compare, let's say at school, your grades are higher than hers.
Oh,
How do you guys feel about that?
Oh my gosh.
Well, we used to study together, and our marks used to be the same. And we used to ask our mother, why? And she was like, she's like, you guys studied together. So whatever you may have missed, she may have written it.
But
And
it's gonna be
vice
the
versa.
same.
It's going to be the
Vice
same.
versa,
To be the same. And I'm like, what?
Yeah. I remember even in high school, they kind of separated us because we were in the same class.
Yep.
We were we're not sitting on the same desk. I think I was a desk behind. Yes. And then they will say, there is no way. You guys, you must be copying somehow.
Yes.
Because your marks are almost similar.
The same.
And then they took me to the other corner. It was still the same. It was because of that. We were studying together. And she had a boyfriend, some guy called Morosi, who was very smart and he was very good in science. So the other time she went and studied with Morosi science, and we're struggling with science, and she got 90% and I got 60%.
She should have shared some
That's why.
info.
Yeah, then we got to realize, okay, it's about who you study with.
Yeah,
Yes,
true. Yeah,
but in tertiary, she was struggling with
Industrial relations.
Yes, she was, because that module, she had to repeat it 3 times. The second time, that lecturer came and said, why don't you write it for your sister? He suggested.
Suggested. Yeah.
That'd be so cool.
Yeah.
And I did.
So you get lucky when you are twins. People just want to do
I guess with my dad in this instance, he's got twin nurses.
Nurses, yeah.
So we love them so dearly.
It's like they call him his dad, because when he goes there, he's like, I'm going to see my daughters in
Yeah.
hospital, and we get you like, because they're twins. Yeah. So he's like so blessed to have twins around him, and we're like, they're twins? What?
Yes.
Are they twins? What? And we took pictures together. at
With the
some
twins,
point.
and they are older
Yeah,
version
older
of you
version.
guys.
They are an older version of us.
Would you guys like to have kids one day?
One day, definitely. I'd love to have kids.
I'm sure you
Well,
will
with the
at the
health,
same time.
hopefully twins. With the
Twins,
health
eh?
issue,
love that.
I have fibroids, and it's hard to talk about anything about health.
Yeah.
But now I'm starting to open up about fibroids, and
Yes.
now looking into surgery. Let's try maybe herbal things and food, homeopaths, and maybe one day we'll have Osma Tiriso and Tiriso.
Yes.
They are saying that twins don't really give birth to twins.
They do.
They do.
They do.
It's amazing.
Yeah, they do. I
We
have
carry
them.
the
Yeah.
genetics. Even if we don't give birth to twins, if I have a child who's a singular, definitely that person will carry the
Will
genetics.
carry the
of
gen-
having
yeah,
twins.
yeah.
Like,
Or your siblings. I'm thinking the one who comes after us might have twins.
Yes.
Because
Yeah,
we come from a family like that. Twins in every house.
Yeah,
Twins.
same as us.
Yes.
We've got our uncles, Jabu and Kantla twins. We have Utandi and Tandiwe. Unfortunately, Tandiwe passed away in December. Sbusiso and Auntie Tutu, me and you.
like we've got
So many twins.
So where we come from, kids that come after twins, they name them Fusi or Mafusi. If it's a boy, Fusi. If it's a girl, Mafusi. So there are so many Fusis and Mafusis in that
Fusitela,
family.
Mafusitela.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, they just say name.
Yeah. So they
You
just
see,
say
I have a nephew. He's named Thobile Thwala. So I feel like he's named after me, of course. Special.
wow, quite interesting. We've got some. Is it a quiz? What do you call it?
Yeah.
Like we just want to check our personality.
Personalities, how you
differ.
You guys
Yeah.
can answer at the same time, even if you give different, but I doubt you will give different answers.
we
Because
will.
you guys
It
are like
happens.
one.
No, Dre, I
like
think we can
you
do
are
different
one
answers.
person.
Let's try.
I'll switch it in my head like different.
Who is more financially responsible?
She is
She
Noxie.
Yeah, she's the one who negotiates.
Who is more organized?
Me, Thobile.
Oh,
No, I'm
yeah.
such a young freak.
yeah.
Who's more strict?
Noxie. No, you asked me strict. I'm very sweet. When I was,
I'll be like, at this time, I want everything done.
no, you
Yeah.
even have that look like.
Who's more friendly?
Oh, we both are.
This is funny.
But I think I'm more friendly than
Yeah,
her.
yeah.
She
Yeah,
follows
'cause
my step.
I
I think
tend
also
to-
friendly. Yeah, she tends to be more love like.
So now I understand why you have your own friends and she's got her own friends. Because with us, I'm not that friendly. She is. So she's the one who's always bringing.
No, you can't approach her.
initiating.
Yeah.
When we meet, I'm just shocked that
Yeah,
you
but then
guys
it's
had
funny
her
'cause
number. With
yeah.
you guys, it was
Maybe
different.
it's only twins because even with Viswa and Velo, I'm the one who
Yeah.
brought them to.
I chat
guys
to you
out
a
there.
lot. To me, it's
Yeah,
like
yeah.
Akwatwana, Kibwale, Osma Tsidiso.
Exactly.
Again, she's not on. She's on Twitter, but she doesn't.
She doesn't.
never
Even
does
though we
it.
tag her,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
fine. You don't see how
I won't even see it. And I've got her password. Sometimes
them.
I'll post.
She
I'm like,
updates.
no one is seeing my post. And then I log in with the passwords and I retweet myself.
Retweet him. That's amazing. That's so cool.
Yeah, she's controlling that.
I'm
too.
controlling
I
That's
remember
good.
even when Facebook started.
You didn't know anything about
I think I'm just not a social media person.
She's
She
not.
started that
I
page.
push her a lot.
Yes.
Like,
Yeah.
hey, get on Twitter, man.
Post something.
Post something.
Do
If I
that.
post yellow, post white with
Red
yellow.
or whatever.
Yeah.
So it must match.
It must match.
Must match.
Yeah.
But in life, people just approach me. They will never approach us. Sometimes I feel like it's a burden because every time when we need to communicate, when we need someone, it's gonna be me. She's never there.
I get
like-
you.
Yeah.
I'm there when it's time to fight.
Yeah. When it's
Yeah.
time for you have to. You have to be there for your sister.
Yeah,
Yes. Who's more emotionally, who's emotionally stronger? An example, I always ask the twins this. If one of you guys were to die, to pass on,
Yeah.
who will survive and who wouldn't survive?
I'd survive. She wouldn't. She wouldn't. I'd survive.
I break down easy.
I'm more emotionally, mentally, spiritually. We're strong, yeah. But I'm holding on to that
Yeah.
stronger part. She'll just disappear.
Do you
will
have the
just
same
disappear.
religious beliefs?
Yes, we do.
Okay, so is it because of how you grew up, what you were introduced to, or have you sat down and said, maybe, have you thought about it?
No,
or
they
you
don't
were like,
question things like you. You question
oh
things.
yeah,
That's how
baby,
you got to that point.
I get her. Because I
questions a lot of things.
question a lot of
Why
things.
are you doing
Now
that?
that we grew up together, raised by other things and our parents' beliefs as well, and family grounds and everybody,
And you
relatives.
tend to compare
And then
other
now I'm
religions
comparing
and
things. Now I'm
Yeah.
growing, I'm like, okay.
Why
now,
are they doing that way?
Why are you doing this?
So
Why are you
if
doing
I
that?
could do that, if I
Yeah.
could try,
Yeah,
should I
and
experiment?
more on spiritually, you have to hold yourself individually. Now you're like, okay, as Thobile, do I really believe in this?
In this,
I'm
yes.
stronger in this. I can question this. Answers are very. She'll be like, I'm done. I'm like, hey, answer this question.
this.
Do
Yeah.
it, because it needs a serious, strong.
Yeah.
Mental person that's very
yeah, I'm
focused
always
on.
trying to confuse
Ah.
her. Like, no, this thing is
does.
not
I'm
it.
like, you are confusing me.
Now you're confusing me. I'm
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
no, not at all.
I'm just trying to see something here. I want to balance something.
Yeah,
here.
we're balancing other things so you know how strong you are, and
In your
also
faith as
input that and make her stronger as well. Like, I'm strong. I want you to be stronger. It's more like as a twin, you're like, I'm strong now.
strong now.
Can
Yeah.
she be as strong as me?
Yeah.
All the time.
Yeah, I get that because my sister questions everything. Me, I'm a believer. I believe in everything.
Just like
now,
me.
if you come here and tell me that there is a monkey outside there, I will believe you.
Like,
You be like, but how did you come in
my
there?
mom.
How
So
did you jump
naive.
when?
I can't believe, this weekend we were on my mom's case because my mom, everything that everybody tells her, she believes.
Oh,
and
it's
she likes
gonna
saying,
work.
it's gonna
It
work.
will
She
work.
likes saying,
It's
because
healing.
I'm positive. Me, I'm
Yeah.
positive.
Your mother.
But
I'm
you're
a
not
positive person. I'm
Yeah.
strong. I'm a
Yes,
believer.
yes,
Like, hey, you jump in,
Yeah.
so that you understand
Yeah.
how it got
we're
there.
not trying to test your faith, but like we're trying to get to understand how do
How?
you believe in that in the first place?
So
Yeah.
my mom is 65.
Oh,
She turned, she turned 65 last year, right?
Yeah.
That's
So she's a pensioner now, and she's still waiting for her money.
it happens.
I'm very worried, guys. So now she's already telling me about this product.
Yeah.
I'm like, this woman is going to
Already,
She wants to invest. And every time, like, before you invest, can we look at, no, it's working. It's working. Me, I'm always the
Yeah,
person
it's
like,
working.
hi, she'll discourage us. Tobile is going to discourage. I'm like, I keep
Yeah.
quiet, let her reason. And then I'm like, before you invest, you must make a reason.
Yeah, it makes
Yeah.
the reason come. Sometimes I don't pass by my sister. I get convinced on my own, and I know she's gonna say no, and I do it. When it backfires, guys,
I'll be like, I should be like,
when it backfires,
I'm the one who
I'm
has
like,
to.
but I told you.
yeah. But I told you, Linda, I'm living by that always. But I told you, I believe, guys. I don't know.
Things will work
I
out.
guess.
Things will work out.
Yeah, things will work out. So my sister questions everything. So when it comes to the religions and all of that, I ended up telling her, please don't say anything to me because you are confusing me right now. When you question everything. Yeah. Who's a good judge of character between the two of you
I
guys?
am.
You are?
Yeah.
Okay. Always cautious.
Yes.
So when you are the one who believes.
Yeah,
I'm too
believer.
sweet. Too
No,
sweet.
I'm the sweet one. When are you sweetheart?
Yeah, me, I'm a very good judge of character. I can tell from the pictures. I can judge your
Like to be like-
personality.
I think
She's
it's
judgmental.
And I'm always right.
It's all about also meeting the person. It's all about also the energy.
Yeah.
If you connect
energy,
with the
yes.
person, oh my gosh,
Yeah.
connection with the person and you vibrate higher together.
Yes.
It's beautiful. And when your gut feeling is like, this is wrong, you're
one.
like, next. We don't want
very
a
true.
friend.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's how
and then
it is.
I appear to be so judgmental, eh? Come on, you are like that. You appear to be so, but you're always, like it protects you, right? Especially because she's more gullible, so I protect her in a lot of things. This woman has been scammed.
So many times.
Almost there. Almost there. And thanks to me, you're still here.
So, Mas, I think God made it by purpose for the two of us to be here as twins because she's protecting me. Yeah, I mean, I can even go to jail for something that I don't know, the way I believe.
Yeah.
And someone says, yes, there is a thing happening there on the left. I just go, I follow.
there, yeah.
So my sister will be like, where are you going? Like someone is telling us a story here and it's a lie. At that time, I am
You are
taken.
taken.
I am taken.
Me,
And she'll be saying,
I listen carefully, analyze everything. And then on the side, if it's still a big day, I tell her like, Noxy, Nokuthula, don't try me. You must just focus. And I show her the good things. Like, Marai, when you always like,
And then you even fight.
fight like, Uncle Miss, after 5 minutes, are you okay? You good? You good? You still understand?
I remember we went to this other meeting all the way in Lesotho. So this guy, okay, we're trying to explain, telling him stuff. He starts by saying, because it's in his office. So like, it's not really an office because there's a corner there and there's a factory. This guy keeps on saying, I'm tired. Like, how do you say you are tired while you are in a meeting? And these people are the ones who are giving you business.
True.
My sister, she keeps on going on and I'm like, this man is a time waster.
Because already he said, I'm tired.
Yeah, he says he's
now
tired.
when a
He's got
person
a
already
headache.
says, I'm tired, it's cut you off like, game
Yeah.
over, let's just
Yeah.
finish. Right?
And then
Yeah.
he says it's hot in
Simply
here.
say.
Let's go and stand outside.
You see, it's over.
What's going on
My
here?
sister sees me in the energy. I'm still in this energy.
She's explaining.
You're
You know,
still in
she's
the
in the
mode.
mood.
I don't see anything.
That she doesn't see anything. Like when we are getting like someone is bullshitting us,
Yeah.
my sister doesn't see anything.
Yeah, I think maybe that's why God made
Yeah.
twins,
Yeah.
us twins, so we can be their eyes and
Yeah,
ears.
yes.
And she always says I'm the ears now because
Yes.
I'm more aligned with hearing other things and
you see a lot
I see,
that
I see a lot that she doesn't see, and I can read through people. It's the most strangest thing, and maybe it's because I'm more grounded.
Yeah.
She's getting there. She's getting centered. But now I'm more grounded. Now I'm more like, hey, maybe I've been in life. I must teach this
She's
one
so
thing or two.
mature.
Yeah.
And who likes to compliment? But there's this other girl who was telling me that twins are so fake. They like to compliment people. Maybe they are used to being complimented. So it's just in them. Every time they meet someone, even if they meet like, they can tell that this person is not good looking. They will go like, oh my God, you are so pretty.
That's us. But it's the genuine thing. It's being genuine. It's really appreciating a person, whether they're ugly or not, or wearing nice. How just you will say, guy, you are so beautiful. Umuhle, man, umuhle. And you dress nicely. And where did you get your shoes? Of course, we love jelly beans. We've been talking about them. We got here. Jelly beans are very delicious. We compliment genuinely.
But my sister exaggerates.
Why would I?
Sometimes I'm looking like that.
Yeah, she likes exaggerating when she's with my parents, especially with Ed.
Oh, this is so nice. I like it. But it's like that. But funny enough, I don't really like it when people compliment a lot. I feel like they're fooling me.
It's like,
Sometimes you feel like
Because
they're
I used
like,
to
but
have
why?
our cousins, the cousins that we grew up with, they used to compliment like that because they wanted something from you. You know, people who will say, "Oh my God, you are so," and they want something. So I tend to believe that when people do that, it's either they are just bullshitting me, something that I can go straight to the point.
Well,
don't do it.
You will at the end of the day identify that genuine compliment and someone who's really like
Yeah.
it's like well,
just saying it because
just trying to get through my heart. My heart is made of steel now.
Yeah.
It's made of steel.
Do you finish each other's sentences?
A lot.
not finishing sentences
They speak at the same time, right?
Yeah, we do.
Like even if you're having a conversation and my dad is like, you guys are talking at the same time, but I can know. I can hear.
He knows.
I can hear
Because
exactly.
he's jumping like,
It's like
okay.
she's saying this and then
he's
she's
like,
finishing this.
finishing-
sentence.
yeah.
She's saying
She's
that and
starting
she's
this.
jumping and I'm like, oh, so you get it.
It happens.
Wow.
It's because it's noise for a person.
Yeah,
It's
but
like
nowadays, because I'm very professional, I'm like, Noxie, can I finish my sentence? Then I finish everything. But she's like, but I was going to say the same thing.
I was gonna
But
say
I'm struggling. She's like, I'll help you. Then she
Yeah,
finishes
yeah.
off like, this one, she just wants my shine.
And sometimes when we're not looking at each other, we're just talking, and a person asks something, and we're saying it at the same time. We're like,
Did that just happen?
and we get so phased about it, like, what? But none. It's normal.
We used to be like that, but
Yeah.
it kind of. So now I got so much used to it. Sometimes I'll start something and never finish, and she'll later on like, "Did you hear yourself? You started something and you didn't finish." I'm like, I was expecting
You're
you.
expecting me to finish it.
Well, I guess
Yeah.
it's still in you guys.
Yeah.
It's still there. It's still there. Connection.
Yeah, I think we've reached the
The end of our episode, guys.
guys.
You guys are so beautiful, and you are so
Thank you.
you are so lovely. Like, you are full of
energy.
love. You can see that you are raised by love. Like,
yes.
everything around
Yeah.
you guys.
Yes. Love.
Yeah, we wish you all the best.
Thank you.
In
Yeah,
life.
with your businesses.
Yes.
Yeah, you can promote your business. We still have time, so you can tell us about you.
Listen to
It's
that.
nice, yeah.
Let's do this. Yeah? If you want a house, renting, property, selling, contact me. Intellectual property. She does a lot of renting.
She's
So-
a developer expert.
Yes, that's me. Oh, if you need cakes in any event,
Oh,
and
yes.
deco, contact
And
us.
deco.
Baking and cooking.
Oh yeah, they can go on our Instagram page.
Oh, yeah.
you can go on our Instagram page. Even if you can hashtag Thwala Twins, you'll find us there. Twice as nice.
Twice as nice.
Yeah,
yes, I like
Thobile
that.
Toxi Thwala
And
and
Nokuthula
Noxi
Noxi
Thwala, but there's underscores. But you'll find us. It's
You'll find
Thwala
us just Thwala Twins. Thwala with the H.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
The Swati Thwala. All the Thwalas are Swati.
All of them.
Yeah.
I'm a princess, you know.
Yeah. I'm a royal princess
royal
because my dad calls me a royal princess.
Of course.
Beautiful.
I love this.
I love it.
Yeah.
Okay, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Please remember to subscribe, share, and like the video. Please, please like. Just like before you even watch the video, because you always forget. Even I always forget to like other people's videos, and I always go back later. But please, it's very, very, very important.
Can I say something?
Yes,
Because it says, YouTube says 80% of the people who watch our videos are actually not subscribed.
Yeah.
Yeah. So please, if you guys can subscribe, it's very important.
It's really, really important.
So we appreciate you guys who have subscribed and those who are watching. We love you so much. We hope you enjoy the episode.
Bye-bye.